Breaking news, Football Focus exclusive. Arsenal fans stunned as iconic BBC show appears on stadium TVs during Man City clash. Subscribe to our channel to get daily Arsenal breaking news and analysis through voice. Listen to the news and let us know what kind of news you want in the comments. Let's get started. Arsenal fans inside the Emirates Stadium were left in disbelief when an unexpected interruption lit up the stadium's big screens during the heated Premier League clash against Manchester City. What should have been a tense evening of football between two of England's most competitive sides turned bizarre as one of the BBC's most iconic programs made a surprise appearance on the stadium TVs, sparking confusion, laughter, and frustration all at once. The incident unfolded midway through the first half, when the stadium broadcast, usually reserved for live replays, match information, and tactical highlights, suddenly switched to a segment from the BBC. Supporters who had their eyes on the giant screens inside the ground could scarcely believe what they were watching. Instead of the expected coverage related to the Arsenal vs. City battle, the unmistakable opening visuals of the BBC program rolled across the screens. For a few surreal moments, the Emirates was caught in a mix of emotions. The noise around the stands shifted dramatically, with laughter echoing across sections of the North Bank while others booed in disbelief. Some fans pulled out their phones to record the glitch, instantly posting it on social media, where it began to spread like wildfire. Within minutes, clips of the unexpected broadcast were circulating across X, TikTok, and Instagram, with thousands of views piling up and comments from both Arsenal and Manchester City supporters flooding in. This was no ordinary broadcast slip-up. The BBC show that appeared has long been etched into the memories of the British public, known for its theme tune, larger-than-life presenters, and role in shaping the sporting and entertainment culture of the nation. The nostalgia factor made the error even more striking, as older fans in the stands exchanged knowing glances while younger supporters turned to ask what was going on. The surreal twist added to an already tense atmosphere. Arsenal, coming into the match desperate to lay down a marker against last season's champions, were locked in a tight contest with City. Emotions were running high after Noni Madueke's shock injury scare, and City's relentless pressing left the home crowd on edge. To then see the Emirates screens hijacked by a piece of television history felt almost too strange to be real. On the pitch, players continued as if nothing had happened. But in the stands, conversations were dominated by the bizarre interruption. Chants briefly broke out referencing the BBC show, adding to the carnival-like feel inside the stadium. Stewards and stadium staff looked visibly puzzled as they tried to restore the correct feed, which eventually returned to the expected match coverage after a short delay. Theories about the incident spread almost instantly. Some fans suggested it was a technical glitch caused by an error in the broadcast system. Others leaned towards conspiracy, joking that it was the BBC themselves staging a cheeky stunt. A number of Arsenal supporters even claimed it was a symbolic moment, pointing out that the unexpected humor lifted the atmosphere inside the ground just when nerves were tightening. Online, the reaction was even more explosive. The BBC program in question quickly started trending alongside hashtags for both Arsenal and Manchester City. Supporters from rival clubs piled in with their takes, with Tottenham and Chelsea fans using the moment to poke fun at Arsenal's comedy night at the Emirates. Arsenal fans, however, took the humor in stride, insisting it was a rare lighthearted moment in what is usually a stressful fixture against Pep Guardiola's side. Media commentators were equally quick to jump on the story. Broadcasters highlighted the irony of a BBC classic appearing during one of the most watched football matches of the season, while pundits joked about whether the incident summed up the unpredictability of football itself. Others pointed out that it showed just how deeply ingrained British television culture is with the national game, Even at the most high-tech modern stadiums, echoes of tradition can still break through. Club officials at Arsenal later confirmed they were investigating the cause of the broadcast mix-up. While stressing that it was unintentional and caused by a technical error, the statement did little to quell speculation. What stood out more than any explanation was the sheer volume of reaction from fans. For many, the glitch was destined to become a permanent part of Arsenal folklore, a story that will be retold in pubs and fan forums for years to come. The timing of the incident only heightened its impact. With Arsenal striving to close the gap on City in the title race, every moment at the Emirates carries huge weight. Fans had turned up with expectations of drama on the pitch, but instead, they were treated to drama on the big screens as well. Even days after the final whistle, the debate was less about tactics, substitutions, or refereeing decisions, and more about the unforgettable sight of a BBC favorite cutting into the action. For Arsenal fans, who have endured years of ups and downs, this was a rare reminder that football is not just about the scoreline. It is about the moments, the atmosphere, and the unexpected twists that bring humor, shock, and unity. For those inside the ground, the night of Arsenal versus City will not just be remembered for the goals, the tackles, or the title implications, it will forever be remembered as the night the Emirates unexpectedly turned into a stage for the BBC. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Football Focus YouTube channel for more update news.